Papi, it's nice to see you. I can hear you clearing your teeth with peanuts that you just ate that you shouldn't have eaten right before we started because you can't help yourself when you get into the eating area over there. Every time you come in and you say, I don't want anything, and every time I'm looking over there, you're eating everything that's over there.
Yeah, I got too late to the buffet. By the time I got to the buffet, there were only peanuts left.
Yes,
you know?
everybody else
Everybody
ate all the good
took it.
stuff. Yes, Papi. We are happy to see you. You came in today to rejuvenate one of our most popular segments. We have not done it in a while, the spelling bee. But since you're here, I thought I'd bring you out of retirement here because people haven't heard me make any of those calls to you about the Heat that I used to make. And you go and watch all the games with Mom. And you have been, I would say, very negative this year. You've been.
Have I?
Mom is complaining that you've been very negative about the Heat.
Yeah.
You say, have I? Mom says it's very unpleasant to watch games with you this year.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Papi.
I only told your mother that they didn't have a plan B. They had a plan A. Plan A didn't work, and then they were left hanging the bag, holding the bag. No plan B. That's what happened. But they'll be back. They'll be back,
Okay, well, do you know who that is over there? Do you know who the biggest
Hey,
Heat
Papi.
homer? Do you know who that is over there?
Oh, yeah, that's Jeremy Taché.
Okay,
Hey.
yeah, look at that. He knows your name.
I am so
Congratulations.
flattered.
Yes, and he, like you, is somebody who's very passionate about the Heat, but you're doomed right now, right? I think he's probably more hopeful about winning games than you are. You know they're going to lose, correct?
I'm not sure until the fat lady sings.
Love it.
Who's the fat lady? Is that even allowed anymore in
Sure.
I don't think. I think
That's a
you
good
can't-
one. Put it on the poll.
I don't know. Put it on the poll. Are you allowed to say that the fat lady sings anymore? Is my father all of a sudden aged out?
The Ozempic lady.
Well, let's cancel my father. Papi, what do you mean until the fat lady sings? You're not. Hold on a second. Yeah, Jeremy, let me let you in on a secret. This is the God's honest truth, and we can call my mom at the end of this to get verification. My father is a giant fraud because in private he talks very badly about the Heat, about Erik Spoelstra. He complains, but then you put a microphone in front of him, and he's very publicly supportive.
Who would do that?
Papi, you're a phony.
I'm a phony?
Tell me
I don't know. What makes you say that I'm a phony?
Because I sat at dinner with you and Sedano the other day, and all you did was complain about Spoelstra the entire meal.
Well, the $18 million is a lot of money, no? What, he's got a 25-year deal?
The best coach in the NBA, Papi.
I don't know.
And grateful for a few championships, no?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he the best? I stick to the butcher. I like the butcher better.
Papi! No. Papi!
Yeah, what?
Sacrilege,
Oh,
Papi.
my God, Papi, I can't believe my father has now become a Knicks fan. My father prefers the butcher
I'm
to
talking
Tom
about-
Thibodeau. That's a shocking revelation. Papi has turned on the Heat.
No, wait a second. That's only the head coach. I'm not talking about the whole team now.
You'd rather have Tom Thibodeau than Erik Spoelstra, Papi.
I think that they need the change in.
You're
in
firing
venue.
what, Papi? You're firing. Wait a minute. You
No,
think
I don't fire anybody. I kick him upstairs.
you're promoting Spoelstra?
That's right. Spoelstra deserves a bigger job.
The firing veiled as the promotion.
That's a
Kick
good.
him
Well done,
upstairs.
Papi.
That's a good. So
The
you
Godfather is ready to retire, so that's the perfect fit. You know?
Okay, so-
Put
Oh,
him
so
in
we
a place
push
where he
Riley
can-
out. Great.
Wait, Bobby, hold on a second. The Heat are down 3-1, and so you are now essentially firing both Riley and Spoelstra.
Oh, I'm saying the Godfather has been saying a long time ago that he's retired to retire. He's ready. So I'm saying the Godfather retires, you kick his Spoelstra upstairs. He got that big office on top of Biscayne Boulevard there, a nice view to the ocean there, with all the goodies, and then you bring in a guy that hates losing. He never smiles.
Tom Thibodeau.
The butcher. Call him the
I
butcher.
know, you call him the butcher. A shocking thing you have said here. How about Tyler Herro? How are you feeling about Tyler Herro these days?
Well, I'm not sure because he's always hurt. So, what are you going to do with him? I don't know what you're going to do with him.
Do you think he
I'm-
would have been good enough for this team if Jimmy Butler was healthy alongside him going into the playoffs? Or do you think this is just too much for him as the only guy?
Well, yeah. I mean, Herro cannot do it all. Jimmy cannot do it all. So you need a third wheel, a fourth wheel,
Why do we need a fourth wheel?
because you got to win. Without a fourth wheel, you're not going to win.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So Tyler Herro needs to be a fourth wheel?
Well,
You've
you
been
can-
complaining
you can
about
get- you
you've
can
been
get-
complaining about Tyler Herro all year, Dad. All year, all you do is say he's made of balsa wood, and you say that he falls apart and he's unhealthy. And now you come in here at the microphone and you're super gentle about the thing.
No,
Don't tell me no, Papi.
No, I'd say that they are tough players and they're soft players.
See, now-
Tyler
So now he's
Herro is a
soft.
soft player, because
See?
how many games he was on the bench this year for the Heat?
He was hurt quite a bit.
Okay. When was the last time we played in a playoff game before this playoff series?
It was a while ago.
2022.
And they were slightly better when. What's happening back there? What is happening? There's Mike
Ryan creeped in here.
Mike Ryan is coming into the room, and I'm not sure what he's doing here. He wants to get in on some Heat talk. Papi, I think you might have some interesting opinions that you share with Mike Ryan back there. Mike Ryan has been negative on the Heat recently too.
Well, you need a plan B. There was no plan B. What can I tell you? What happened with Damian Lillard says, well, I can make it to the Heat.
They had plan Bs, Papi, but they failed on the plan Bs too. No one wants. It's sexy to talk about the failed pursuits of Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell. It's not as sexy to say that they also failed on Pascal Siakam.
Well, Pascal, all good Pascal. You know what I mean?
My old good Pascal.
I don't know about Pascal.
OG Anunoby would have helped, wouldn't he?
I guess it will. There's always LeBron in the background.
You want to bring back LeBron?
He's on the map.
Why not, Papi? Another? Why not? You want to bring back LeBron? He's one of your nemesis. He's Mom's least favorite player.
You miss it
But I
though.
don't say, if he brings another ring, why not?
This is shocking. My father's revelations.
You
this
were in
are
your prime when
shocking.
LeBron was here. We need to get that back. One last run for all of us.
He fired Spo, called Herro soft, and wants LeBron back.
Oh, I actually. What is this nonsense about you pulling punches?
Well, he was. I had to drag it out of him.
Yep.
It requires some
It
follow-up
started
questions.
soft on all of them.
I have to accuse him of the fraud. I hear what he says in private.
I mean, Spo, I can't follow you there. Everywhere else, though.
He kicked him upstairs.
He wanted Tom Thibodeau instead.
What, the butcher? He wanted the butcher?
He retired Riley. He got Riley out of there. It's been shocking so far. Now he wants LeBron back after feuding on television with LeBron for many years, and people don't remember this. My father he ripped LeBron so much, and then LeBron sent over about 12 boxes of Blaze pizza. And my father never. That's it. The day my father stopped ripping him, he was.
All bets are off.
The pizza is pretty good.
He bought him with 12. Look at him.
Blazer pizza.
No, Blaze pizza,
Oh, Blaze,
not
whatever.
Blazer pizza.
Damian Lillard
All right,
pizza.
whatever it is.
Blaze pizza.
Blaze, okay.
Yes, they bought you with a few slices of pizza. What are your honest opinions about how they're going to fix this? Because you can say they're going to fix it. Mike said the other day they're going to fix it. Jeremy says they're going to fix it. But what are they going to do to fix it?
Well, they got this Mexican kid that it looks like he's a fireballer. Then they have
He
the
is a
Russian kid.
he is a fireballer.
The Russian kid.
All right,
those
all right.
are two prospects in there. You know what I mean? I mean, those are
Throw a couple of
those are
prospects in there.
15 years from now, they'll be hell of a players. You know what I mean? I'll tell you.
I
what,
mean,
you got to look at
the man speaking
I'm
logically.
sure at some point it was part of the
long-range planning.
Soviet
They call that
Union.
long-range
Russia, close
planning.
enough.
That's right. That's what it's long-range planning.
We're
you know?
we're
I
using
mean,
war-torn to describe some of these
Nicola.
areas.
As a matter of
Slav
fact,
in
I'm
there.
not sure that the Russian kid is Russian. Maybe he's a
Not,
Latino.
he's not.
Yeah,
We're
he's
trying
not.
to help.
That's
Yeah.
Russian.
Yeah, we're trying to help.
Nicola.
Thank God that the Mexican kid's Mexican.
Yeah, for real.
Well,
I mean-
I think you could have gotten away with that one, though. I think my father's got a bit of immunity there on the
got
Mexican
cachet.
kid. Yeah, that's it. Bobby, I would maintain that my father is one of the last remnants of the sitcom dad that has ever been on television. That my father, on daily television for 8 years, every day in the middle of ESPN's lineup, my father was the sitcom father. It dies with my father retiring.
Wow, that is morbid and also so
couldn't-
cocky.
They couldn't find somebody that would say so many nonsense like I did. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Every time I opened my mouth, it didn't make any sense.
That's true.
So
And-
A victory lap on it,
that's right.
as it should be.
You guys know it's not a bit that my father didn't know how to leave at the end at ESPN, and so he was holding out and complaining that they weren't paying him enough because
Is that the move? I'm asking.
he just wanted to stop working. He wanted to just go home and do what he's doing now, taking lots of naps, shuffling around the house, bothering my mother.
Well, then I followed the plan.
And
Yeah, well, I know that's a good.
That's a
plan to
blueprint
follow.
right
That's
there.
That's a blueprint.
That's all I'm doing. I go home and I take a nap when I leave here.
That's a
And
good.
it's all
That's a good move
Chris
on
and
your
Jeremy's
part. That's right.
problem.
That's a good move on your part. Sleep as much as you can while you can.
it's good life advice.
Sleep
actually.
as much as you can while you can.
It's excellent life advice. My father's lesson after retiring from
just
television.
not the front office.
That's
Because
right.
they've been taking naps plenty. You hear that old urban legend?
You got it.
Someone literally slept through the deadline?
Very healthy for you. Sleep all the time if you can. That's all.
Not all the time, but my mom is bothered by how much my father's sleeping, but he wanted to retire from television after many years of working way too much in order to sleep around the house more. But the funniest part of that is he held out not wanting to tell me that he didn't want to do the TV show anymore, and then ESPN gave him a raise. He successfully, while not wanting to actually have more money, complained about needing more money when he didn't want more money, and they gave it to him. And so he had to work longer than he even wanted to on that
I
television
still have
show.
a mug in my house that says "Pay Papi" with his face on it.
That's good. I like that. I like that very much.
So hold out. That's what we all need to do.
That's right. You know, the ESPN has a tendency to abuse employees. So I was able to abuse ESPN. That's all.
Redacted.
We'll bleep it.
Thoughts and opinions don't reflect that of the Dan Le Batard Show proper. He's old. Forgive us. Sitcoms
He
die
retired,
with him.
sitcom dad, you know. The Russian.
I don't want to relive that one.
Let's do this. Can we just have a really fast spoken apology at the end of this that none of the
Dan Le
thoughts
Batard Show does not
reflected
believe
by
he's
my
actually
father?
Russian.